Alejandro Garnacho's story begins in Madrid, where a young boy with big dreams spent his days chasing a ball through narrow streets and open spaces. Born to an Argentine mother and a Spanish father, he grew up between two identities, but with one clear passion: football. From a very young age, it was obvious that this wasn't just a hobby for him. It was something deeper, something that would shape his entire life. Like many young players, he joined a football academy early, eventually becoming part of Atletico Madrid's youth system. But talent alone didn't make his path easy. Every day was a competition. Every training session was a chance to either rise or fall behind. The pressure was constant, and the expectations were high. Still, Garnacho kept pushing. He wasn't the biggest or the strongest, but he had something that couldn't be taught: fearlessness. He attacked every opportunity with intensity, always looking to prove himself. Then, in 2020, everything changed. One of the biggest football clubs in the world, Manchester United, saw something special in him and decided to bring him to England. For a teenager, moving to a new country is never simple. New culture, new language, new environment, and on top of that, the pressure of playing for a club with global expectations. Many players struggle in that situation. Some disappear completely. But Garnacho saw it as his moment. At Manchester United, the competition was even tougher. Surrounded by top talents, he had to fight harder than ever just to be noticed. There were doubts about him. Some said he was too raw, too inexperienced, not ready for the big stage. But Garnacho didn't let the noise affect him. Instead, he focused on improving, training harder, running faster, playing with more confidence every single day. His style began to stand out. Quick, direct, and fearless, he wasn't afraid to take on defenders. While others played it safe, Garnacho played to make an impact. He wanted to change games, not just be part of them. That mentality slowly started to turn heads within the club. Coaches began to trust him more. Opportunities started to come. Then came the moment every young player dreams of: stepping onto the pitch at Old Trafford. It's more than just a stadium. It's a place filled with history, pressure, and expectation. For many, it can be overwhelming. But for Garnacho, it was a stage he had been preparing for his entire life. When he got his chance, he didn't hesitate. He played with confidence, energy, and purpose. And then came the breakthrough, a goal that changed everything. It wasn't just about scoring. It was about proving that he belonged at that level. From that moment, people began to take him seriously. Fans started to recognize his name. His teammates began to trust him more. The belief around him started to grow. But success didn't make him comfortable. If anything, it pushed him to work even harder. Garnacho understood that in football, staying at the top is often harder than getting there. Every match became another chance to prove himself again. Every performance mattered. He continued to push his limits, determined not to be just another young talent, but a player who could make a lasting impact. At the same time, another important decision came into his life: his international future. With the option to represent Spain or Argentina, it wasn't just a football decision. It was personal. It was about identity, family, and where he felt he truly belonged. In the end, he chose Argentina, embracing the country of his roots and the passion that comes with it. Now, representing both club and country, Garnacho carries expectations on a much bigger scale. But pressure is something he has learned to live with. From the streets of Madrid to one of the biggest clubs in the world, his journey has never been easy. It has been built on determination, resilience, and belief. What makes his story powerful is not just the success he has achieved so far, but the mindset behind it. He never relied only on talent. He worked for every opportunity. He faced doubts, challenges, and competition, but never backed down. Instead, he used those moments as fuel to grow stronger. And yet, his story is still being written. At such a young age, Garnacho has already experienced moments that many players only dream of. But the journey to greatness is long, and the challenges ahead will be even bigger. The real question is not how he started, but how far he can go. From a young boy chasing a ball in Madrid to a rising star on the world stage, Alejandro Garnacho represents what is possible when talent meets determination. His journey reminds us that success doesn't come overnight. It comes from consistency, hard work, and the courage to keep going, even when others doubt you. And for Garnacho, This is only the beginning.